there's very rare times in life where something don't suck enough. This thing, no go. Got given it, asked to have a look at it, see if I could get it going again. No reports really, except for it doesn't go anymore. Apparently it's fully charged. Could just be a switch problem. Motor could be completely burnt out. Wasn't told about any smoke or smells or anything like that. And assuming the battery's not dropped to cell or anything. It'll be interesting. Let's get into it. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Probably be good to periodically double check this isn't too full of crap. There's no electrics in this part, so you can take this out, rinse it out in water, then leave it for a very long time to dry before placing it back on. That's your little turbo boost switch. So starting with what I can immediately see, seems to be no problems with these connections here. If I can't spot the problem straight away, we'll get the meter out and trace some stuff. So you may be able to see this. This trigger here actually pushes this here, which is actuating something there, so we're going to have to get to that. So we have battery out. So that switch presses that. You can see the cables run around on the inside here. Comes out. I believe that'll just be powering up whatever auxiliary you have. They're a bit corroded, but nothing you wouldn't expect. A bit of tinning on the copper. We need to work out whether this is any good. Luckily, I have a spare. Don't tell the missus that I pulled hers into this. Don't want to lose a good vacuum to like a bad cause. Identical batteries. Mine has a serial. This one doesn't. Don't think it's an aftermarket, but at least now I know which one's mine. So that's that in its natural habitat. Working fine. Try this battery in here. Nothing. So this could have been a massive waste of time. What we could be dealing with here is a dead battery. The only way we're going to really work this out is I'm going to get my charger out, I'm going to give it a charge, see if the LED's indicating anything, any sort of fault signals, whatnot. Then failing that, if everything looks good, I'll put some probes in here, action the switch, see if I'm getting anything. If the battery's good and somehow that switch is gone, that'll explain it. If it's dropped to cell, that might not be enough to power up and the protection circuit might say no go. I'll go grab the charger. Fire preparation prevents piss poor performance. Yeah, sounds like Captain Hindsight says that. I've got a blue LED. We're gonna have to look up the codes. For comparison, blue LED. I'll do a quick browse, see if there's any Dyson fault codes that I can find with the LED. That gets us one step closer. Will it power on charge, or is it? Nothing. Yeah, but neither will this. So it knows when it's on and it refuses to go. I'm going to give this 10-15 minutes, work on something else, then we'll come back, see what's happening. Alright, so this should well and truly have enough charge. However, one thing I did notice, when you press this one in, the LEDs come on. So this must be a direct current switch right here, boom. When you do this, we're getting nothing. So this seems to be charging with no fault codes, no problems, no indicators. This one seems to be charging. So this one seems to be charging with no problem, but we're not getting power to the unit. So little Torx key. This set's brilliant, by the way. Don't you dare, don't you dare. My micro Torx bits here. Well, that's a lie. I do have them, I've got no idea where they are. But the old Pickwick, Teeny Turner to the rescue. Alright, I've poked and I've prodded and I've pried, leaving gouges and marks everywhere. Does anyone know how to get into this with a little bit of nuance? I mean, it's a dead battery, it is what it is, but I'd like to be able to get in here and have a look. I've got a feeling there might be something blocking the contacts, dirty contacts, a bit of dust or crud in there. Could be buggered. I'd like to find out whether the cells are done, whether I can salvage some cells for later on. I don't know. I'm not giving up. I'm just taking a temporary respite. Alright, never to be outsmarted. In the true spirit of things, we will fix this. Until it is broken, we're getting in. It's 50 bucks for a new battery. But for my personal sake, I need to see it church. But for my personal sake, I need to see this thing go. It's got to give her all she's got. We're getting in. No one's stopping us. It's almost like they don't want me to get in here. It's interesting. Whoa. We just had some LEDs go. You know what? Finally gone and done it. Oh, she's off again. Oh, so close. Yet, so far. So we've definitely got a bad contact in here. Oh, we're back on again. Alright, and we're in. So let's see what this actually does. So that there sits under there, gives this switch a little bit of preload. Alright, so the blue's gone, so that's going to take a solder jobby. That's the switch there. Let's get some. Huh? Making a whole lot worse before I'm going to make it better, I can tell you that much. Let's put that there. We're on. A slow flashing green light, according to Dyson, means that the battery is pretty much dead. It has less than a minute charge. 26.1 volts thereafter. Bit of a juggling act. So it's showing 25 volts. So at the end of the day, she's fucked. The cells will be salvageable for a future project. Gonna get the new battery. Know the rest of it works. Some sort of mechanical problem happened in the linkage. That's why I was getting no response earlier on. And the green discharge, I don't know if the actual port, the charger port, was compromised, even though I was getting the correct signal from the charger. The LEDs all thought everything was sweet. Maybe the chip, the controller, the protection circuit, that's been damaged. I dare say this has taken a bit of a drop. So new battery, 50 bucks. Vacuum's going. Even if I was to fix it, it'd be a bit rich handing her back a charged up battery like that. So, alright, here we have the replacement battery, 49 bucks. As you can see, this one listing alone, and this is one of hundreds and hundreds of listings, this is sold over 520 itself. Add that with the others, there would have been thousands and thousands and thousands of these sold. So what that tells me is they're having trouble with these batteries. And it may not be the popular opinion, but I think Dyson is living off the name. It's no longer the brand that it used to be. Everyone used to think Dyson, that's the most powerful suck machine you'll get.